Howdy, my name is Bradley Panton, and I will be talking to you all about why young athletes should become multi-sport athletes and not specialize at a young age. So there, I did a lot of research, and I found a really good source at the National Federation of State High School Associations. They partner up with all the scholastic and sports for all the different states. So all their school sports, they can coordinate and go over different findings so they can better prepare athletes for beyond and make sure that they're safe and always having fun and in a very safe way. So only 7% of athletes go beyond high school. So, and only the same 7% of athletes see a benefit from specializing early. There are many benefits for going to a multi-sport perspective where you have to only, you get to bounce around and get different perspectives on different sports. I have some sports that I laid out over here: water skiing, soccer, basketball, softball, baseball, football, and the sport I'm currently playing, handball. Different items over here for you guys to look at. I've played all these sports, both organized and unorganized. I have only had one sports-related injury my entire life, and I'm 21 years old. There is a big uptick, especially in baseball players, with early onset injuries. The biggest injury coming with the overuse of pitchers. They're having a big uptick in Tommy John surgery, which is a surgery that goes on your throwing arm, which for me would have been my right arm. It's a ligament that goes over the arm for young players overusing their arms, and since they're not, a lot of them are, especially on the specialized athletes, they're only playing baseball. They're specialized in their position and only pitching, or just playing baseball, and they're overusing their arm. They're seeing a higher uptick in younger and younger athletes having to get this Tommy John reconstructive surgery, to where they are getting this earlier on, and then they have a greater chance of having the same thing happen again as they get older and limiting their progression through the sport. One interesting fact is that with the 7% only getting specialized, they did a study where they, out of 500 students that participated in sports at a given high school, and this is averaged out over all the high schools in America that they surveyed, that only 35 of those saw any benefit that was recommendable for specializing in their sport. Now, of these 35, they all demonstrated more God-given or natural talent in either way. So there wasn't even any really conclusive evidence that if you specialize in a sport, that you're going to see a benefit coming out. Most of them are actually negatives. They're seeing, along with the Tommy John, they're seeing more overuse of joints when you're not cross-training and doing multiple sports, that your muscles are underdeveloped in some areas because you're only doing one set of skills. Another thing that they're seeing is they're seeing kids that don't have the amount of just balance and coordination and just teamwork that they see when kids have to work through different sports and different situations. They're also and one of the big things that they're finding out now is that with the specialization of sports at such a young age of only doing one thing, they'll get overrun and they'll be burnt out. Or they're also seeing, and socially, they're seeing kids will only have one group niche of friends. So they're not seeing the overarching all athletes stick together, and they're saying baseball players stick over here, football over here, basketball in one area, softball, soccer, and so on. So that's another problem that they're seeing, is that with this increase in specialization, they're seeing actually more divide in the sports community where you want to see everybody together. So for all those reasons above, I would highly recommend that you diversify what sports you play and play them all. And don't just play them organized, play them for fun too. Thank you, and I hope you found this informative.